Good morning, everyone. I'm Juljaffe, and this is Awakening Wednesdays. And what we do here is plant seeds of possibility and gather tools for a more peaceful, joyful, love-filled journey in life. And it's so interesting because I bring through every week what I'm to talk about. And this morning, there's been like little competing forces inside of me. So before we go further, I'd like to invite all of us to just do some nice breathing together, focusing on the out-breath and kind of setting the intention that which doesn't serve us, whether it be tension or busyness or fear, anything like that, go with that out-breath. Nice, long, slow out-breath and kind of dropping it off at the end. Then easily and effortlessly picking up the next in-breath in a nice, long, slow in-breath. And then another out-breath. Do a few more of these at your own rhythm. One more. And most likely, if you allow yourself to become aware like me, you'll notice that your breathing has slowed down. Your nervous system has come down a little bit. And this is something we can do for ourselves anytime, day or night. It really, really helps. I used to describe it like all the yucky stuff gets jammed up inside of us, and it needs a little help to leave and to bring in some new air. So I realize very strongly I have a little resistance going on. I wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about today. And we will at some point. But what I kept hearing so strongly is that we all need to connect to one another during these times of so much upheaval, and so much change. And we all could use tools, including me, of how to travel through this with our hearts intact, or coming back to our hearts when we've gone away from it. I had a funny kind of experience this morning. I always take my dog and go for a walk first thing in the morning, and it's a glorious day here. And I was ready to kind of just clear myself a little bit. And I have a lovely neighbor, very nice man with a new doggie, and his wife was there, and he's a chatterer. And I didn't let myself say, I need some quiet time. And so he started talking about everything that's wrong and everything that's concerning and how all of this stuff, and just really just talking. And I was able to put my hand on his shoulder and say, you know, one of the main ways I deal with all that's going on is I don't bring as much focus on it. I stay aware. I know what's going on. I know what's going on that hurts my heart. And at the same time, that's not where I choose to put my energy, because there's so much good that's happening in my world, most likely in your world, in our collective world. And we're so being invited to kind of, look here, come on, pay attention, come on. Whether it's an invitation to get behind what's going on, or it's an invitation to get overwrought by what's going on, we're being invited to react in a very big way. And you might say, well, it's worth reacting about. Yeah, And then we have to decide what's helpful. What's helpful for us individually, and then if we bring our hearts forward, what's helpful to the collective. And when I say collective, some people aren't familiar with that word, it just means all of us. The all of us that we're all connected to. And I am so clear that the last thing we need is more disruptive energy, more fear, more panic, more knee-jerk reaction. What we need is a holding of the bigger, wider, fuller picture that we have been through many, many disruptive times in history. And this is a time of great change. And a lot of what's taking place right now is the old wanting to desperately hold on to what has been and to stop that little rolling of change, of opening, of progressing that is taking place and will continue to take place. Whether this resistant energy tries to stop it or not. But while it's trying to stop it, there's going to be a lot of disruption. And there's going to be a lot of uncomfortability. There's going to be a lot of invitation to hopelessness and to fear. And what I'm impressed to say is in any moment, we can stop and we can look around in our world, in your piece of this great pie of life, and see, how am I doing right now? I have food, shelter, clothing. I'm blessed. Most of us have people, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 20, 100, who care about us. Okay? We have our hearts. And most likely, there's something positive going on in your world right now, no matter how small, that if you choose to, you can fill your being with. So let's do that for a moment. And I know we've done some similar exercises lately, and we need to repeat them. These aren't one-off things, and then we're going to do them all the time. And they're not one-off things, and then we don't need it again. We need it a lot right now. So I invite you to close your eyes. Bring into your mind a person, an animal, a piece of music, a color, a tree, the sound of wind, a beautiful anything that touches your heart. And bring it into your mind's eye. Bring it inside to your being. And allow your heart to fill and expand. And as you feel that uplifting that comes with that, I'm picturing some tulips I bought myself that are so beautiful. They're orange and kind of orangey pinky and yellow. And I can't help but smile when I look at them. And I invite you to allow yourself to be absorbed in that experience. Allow it to grow bigger in you. And to feel it inviting you in. And as you do that, the sensation will often magnify and intensify. And then allow yourself, if you've connected with that, to radiate that magnified and intensified experience. throughout your entire being. And then I invite you to allow yourself to radiate that, pouring it out of you into your room, into your building you're in, into your community. It's a wonderful way to shift what's happening. It was pointed out to me, and I love this. If we are radiating out that which is beautiful and heart-filling and lovely, we are not passive receivers of what's going on and wants to come in that doesn't serve us. So the more we radiate out that sensation of connecting with what uplifts our heart, the less we're going to absorb the negativity around us. So take that into your day, and I hope it helps you. And I'm just going to take an extra moment here to tell you that the idea is forming, and I am going to be doing a workshop down here in lovely, right now it's very sunny Florida, on Saturday, March 15th. And it is a workshop to, okay, I wrote some words down. Heartful, joyful, facilitated, creative play. And the idea of this is to introduce a type of facilitated play that's so easy and you can't do it wrong. And it's like magical what you create. And we do it, and it in a meditative way, not so serious, but for those who struggle with getting clear to meditate or resist sitting down to meditate, this is a beautiful way to have some of the effects of meditation. And we're going to be doing it using sound and using creative play. And I think I shared with some of you last time, one of the things we're going to be doing is doodling like this that ends up looking like, I can't believe I did that. And we're going to be doing things with, I just started something, so it's not even really showable yet, but where we're going to be using collage and color and bringing ourselves into a more centered, whole, joyful space. And so I invite you, if you're interested, even a teeny interested, message me, email me, phone me. I'm going to have it on this, my information on this posting. And I'd love to know if you're interested and what your questions are. And I'm very excited to journey with everybody. Take care, everyone. Have a blessed day. And remember, be radiating out that which feels wonderful to you. And then you won't be the passive receiver of that which doesn't. Take care. Be well. See you next week. Bye now.